It's interesting watching this sort of shift in dial and shift in vibe that's coming out of the Valley right now. That there's been a, it's like you know how that Citrione thing dropped and everyone went, oh my God, you mean if no one's paid any money, we're going to tank the economy? And everyone suddenly got surprised. It's like, oh, for goodness sake, is that how? I mean, that's basically what an economy is. It's trade. And this one's like, oh, if we keep talking about how we're going to destroy humanity, maybe people won't like that. Maybe we need to talk about it in a different way. And I think this shift that's happened in just communication strategies just in the last couple of weeks just tells you how insulated a lot of people in the Valley are. They've been talking to their investors, they've been talking to their potential investors, talking to the street, and then they suddenly realize, oh, maybe a backlash isn't a great idea. Maybe we can't wash that away with big super PAC donations and whatnot. And I think it's showing that humans like us, just regular everyday people who aren't rich and aren't paid by tech companies, that when we get together and we talk about this stuff and we have self-determination kind of conversations, not, oh my, there's nothing I can do, I've lost hope. When you have hope and when you have a sense of agency, we can stand up and we can demand a different answer. And I think we're seeing the start of that. That's very much what our summit is about. We started that 2 years ago. The first one was about hope, because hope is an act of rebellion.
When does it take place? Are you having one this year?
22nd to 24th of October in Bend, Oregon. 2.5 days, all meals and whatnot included. It's very intense. What's that, sorry?
Are there still tickets to be had?
Yes, there are still tickets to be had.
Okay. Do you do anything in Europe because that's my neck of the woods? Anybody over?
We are working on something in Europe next year.
Okay.
We are in Athens at the beginning of May.
Okay.
For the World Beautiful Business Forum, and that has sold out. But we're running an AI and democracy marathon there. So we're starting with a funeral for human democracy, and we're having 42 hours and 42 kilometers of amazing programs about AI and democracy, which is part of the World Beautiful Business Forum.
I knew that I was not going to come close to getting to all of the questions that I had on my list, but maybe that's an excuse to hit you up for a second session. And definitely reach out to Dave. I meant that serious. I'd love to talk.
No,
talk to him
he'll
about
be delighted.
The design thing.
He really wants to be talking more about this.